The rich kid was playing poker for the first time, and got dealt 3 queens. Thrilled, he immediately bet the keys to his luxury sports car. The relatives at the table folded one after another, unwilling to match his wager. Seeing this, he mocked them for being cowards, and claimed no one there could beat him. Just as his wife excitedly reached for the pile of money, a man beside them placed his own car keys on the table, saying he wanted to raise the stakes. The rich kid scoffed, saying his top-tier convertible Audi was far more valuable than the man's junk car. The man didn't argue. He called for his wife, and asked her to bring out her dowry. Without hesitation, she placed it on the table. The relatives tried to stop them, but the man turned to the rich kid and warned, unless he apologized to his father, they were going to keep playing. The rich kid wasn't fazed. He went to his car and returned, with a large bag full of cash, arrogantly declaring he'd go all in today no matter what. The relatives were stunned. The rich kid then stated, if the man backed out due to lack of money, it would count as a loss by default. The man realized he was trying to scare him off with wealth. Luckily, his wife stepped in and handed him the deed to their marital home. She told him they couldn't back down against someone like that. With her support, the man added their $800,000 home as collateral. His father immediately tried to stop him, but at this point, if he didn't match the bet, everything he'd already wagered would be lost. The eldest uncle shouted that he was being reckless, and told him to apologize to the rich kid, but the man ignored him, and asked the rich kid if he was ready to show cards. The rich kid recalled the round carefully. He remembered seeing 1 ace and 2 kings, so the odds of 3 aces were extremely low. He was convinced the man couldn't possibly beat him, so he pulled out the deed to his $1.5 million city center condo, and threw it on the table. The uncle roared in disbelief, but the rich kid said he didn't understand the game, and claimed, if he raised the stakes, the other player had to match it. His uncle then realized, the rich kid was using pressure to crush the opponent. The man knew it too, but he didn't have $1.5 million. While he hesitated, his wife added her parents' $800,000 property to the pot. The man tried to stop her, but realized if he gave up now, the loss would be even worse. His wife insisted they had to see it through. He finally agreed, but the 2 properties together still weren't enough, so the man threw in all the compensation his family had received from a rural land relocation deal. The rich kid's wife scoffed, saying rural houses weren't worth much, and the payout was at most $800,000. The man responded by taking out his phone and placing a $200,000 online loan into the pot. The rich kid warned him, saying if he kept gambling, his entire family would go bankrupt. But the man coldly replied, ever since he humiliated my father, this has no longer been about winning or losing. The uncle exploded in anger, and blamed the man's father for raising him poorly. His father humbly approached the rich kid, and begged him to stop, but the rich kid shoved him to the ground, and said coldly, since the man bet everything he had, he wanted to see what kind of hand he dared to play. But just as he reached to flip the cards, the man grabbed his hand and stopped him.